Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Bluray Tuesday. We're back after a little week off here, and a lot's happened in these past couple of weeks. Well, today is International Women's Day, so I'm rocking my Buffy the Vampire Slayer shirt, and Buffy has its 25th anniversary on this week, on Friday the 11th. I'm so fucking up. March 10th is the Buffy's 25th anniversary. It came out 25 years ago, March 10th in 1997. I know I feel old, I'm just aging myself. I remember I was like 6 or 7 when the shit aired and I just watched it, religiously. Buffy was like my #1 show. I didn't miss a Tuesday. It aired on Mondays, then it went to Tuesdays. But I loved it so much, like that was like my punishment. Like if I were to get in trouble like at school or something, my mom would be like, okay, no Buffy on Tuesday. So, but I always seen the episode. If I got in trouble or something, I had that VHS and I taped it, had it on record, so when they go to sleep, I watch it. So yeah, I never missed an episode. So Buffy's my show. And I rewatched it many, many times after that. But yeah. So yeah, Buffy anniversary week. All right, so let's talk about some movies I've watched these past couple of weeks. Studio 666, that hit theaters last week before last. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch too many trailers for it. I'm not familiar with the Foo Fighters. I don't think I know their music. I think if I hear it, I think Oksana sent me a video and I said, okay, I've heard this song, but I don't follow them. Anyways, I wanted to see the movie because it's a new horror film, so I was excited about it. I wanted to drink. The theater was empty. Well, there was like 2 people there. There was 2, and they were just very weird. They're like a little couple that I don't know. Anyways, we were just watching the movie, and I don't know, that movie was not it for me. The acting was bad. It had a lot of gore. It had my girl Jenny Ortega from Scream. We'll get into that. And she's an X that comes out this month. I can't wait to watch that. Unfortunately, it airs during UF. Get y'all tickets, that's next week, by the way, off topic. But yeah, back to this. Jenny Ortega was in it for a hot second. I don't want to spoil it too much. I won't give anything away. The movie is just whatever to me. I don't know, they were just in a house. They can't act. A lot of shit happened, I feel like. I'm trying to piece it together. I remember the ending, and I know some people didn't when we watched this. So yeah, if that means anything. I don't know, the drinks helped. I should have drank a little bit more. I was fear of going to the bathroom. I don't like to miss stuff when I'm in the theater, but the drinks helped, let me tell you. But that movie was not it for me. I think I letterboxed, I think I gave like 2 stars. Can't remember why I gave it the extra star, but yeah, check it out, my letterbox, Blu-ray Junkie 88. I've been watching a lot of stuff this year, and I just go right there and go rank them right away so I can reference it later. But yeah, that wasn't it for me. But I also watched on Hulu that dropped last week, Fresh. I don't know, I liked Fresh. That one was a weird one to me. I knew nothing about it. I just saw like the promo picture with the girls' nicely polished hands in like a little saran wrap thing, and they were selling it for all this money. I don't know if there was, it's kind of spoilers if I go into that. But anyways, yeah, it was a weird movie. She was trying to date on these apps and all these crazy guys. The beginning date was just, I was like, what the fuck, girl? You gotta get out of here. Anyways, but then it takes like 30 minutes to get to the like the whole title card, which is really interesting. I forgot that never even happened. You know how usually how the movie has like, oh, the movie's called Fresh and all the actors. Then it happened to 30 minutes in, and that's when all the shit happens. Like, shit hit the fan. It turned into a whole another movie. But that movie was pretty insane. I liked kind of like the twist. I kind of saw those things coming, but that was a good one. Check that one out on Hulu. Another one that I watched recently was the Weekend Away or something with Latham Meester from Gossip Girl. That one was fun. That's another like one of those Lifetime Movie Network type of movies, but it's on Netflix, about a girl and her friend. They went to this trip together, like a girls' trip. And I guess, I don't know, one of the girls goes missing. She wakes up, they had a night out, they were drinking, drugs, all this stuff, they were fucking. And basically, one of the girls that ended up missing. So she tried to find her, she ends up dead, and then she gets blamed for it. She's in this foreign country, and then she didn't do, well, maybe she could have, I don't want to spoil it. You never know, there's a lot of twists. I thought a hell of people did this shit. But yeah, once it all comes together, you think it's over, but there's another twist. And I'm here for the twist. So you guys check that out on Netflix, The Weekend Away. I hope I didn't fuck that up. I like that one. I like that better than the Foo Fighters one, and that one had a bit more like, supposed to be more fun. I don't know, maybe because I don't like the Foo Fighters. That movie was not it for me. And closing out my new releases that I checked out is Batman. Oh my God, I'm a huge Batman fan ever since I was a kid. Like every year I wanted like a fucking Batman party. I think I had like 2 and or 3. And I don't know, Batman was always my favorite like superhero. I feel like because I like the villains a lot. He has a lot of cool villains like the Joker, Riddler, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, even Mr. Freeze. I don't know, his villains were pretty, I think out of all the superheroes, if you think of their arch nemesis and like their villains, he has the best. And this one felt like a horror film for me. I don't know, the acting was great. Zoe Kravitz, whew, that girl, she stole every scene that bitch was in. Like, I love Catwoman, she was great, and she's up there with the fucking Michelle Pfeiffers. Eartha Kitt, she's great. I mean, I want to watch that again for her. She was amazing. I'm glad I was hearing she's getting a spin-off series on HBO Max, as well as the GCPD with Commissioner Gordon as the front runner on that. And you know, the Batgirl show is coming. But yeah, Batman, go watch that. The Zodiac Killer-esque Riddler was super cool. Only thing I didn't like is at the ending, there's this character that looks stupid as hell. I don't want to tell y'all. Y'all watch it. If you didn't watch it, y'all go watch that. But that was kind of stupid. I want to see where they go with that, and hopefully, I kind of don't want to see that character coming back. We've seen that character enough. Like, I did see Matt Reeves talked about wanting to talk about Mr. Freeze, Victor Freeze. He wanted to show his emotional side in a darker way, you know, the infamous Batman and Robin, the very campy Arnold Schwarzenegger. But his story, Mr. Freeze, you know, all he wanted was his wife to be like helped. I guess the medical field, you know, failed him, so he had her frozen. Basically, that's where all his rage came from and how he became that villain. So it's kind of cool. Hopefully we get to see that. And more Catwoman. You need her. She was amazing. Yeah, we have a lot of Blu-rays to get into. We can get into that. What else happened though? JoJo, yes, I went to a concert. So I used to go to concerts all the time. I've seen all the big like pop and like all the big people out and all the people, mostly. I still haven't seen, like, I don't know. I saw JoJo, but yeah, it was kind of fun, you know, after the pandemic, all that stuff just like went away. So that was kind of fun. We got the VIP, we were right there in front. I got to breathe the air she breathed. She was looking at me, she pointed. It was so cool. We were just like right there. But I want to say something weird happened at this fucking event. It was cool. All the VIP people, this is like one of the first concerts where I was like in the front and people weren't like pushing forward. Like I saw Sierra, Rita Ora, Keisha Cole, maybe because they're a bit more urban. I don't know. People are just like, ooh, just like, smoking. Anyways, I wasn't like trampled over in this show. Anyways, so we're just right there in front. Everybody was so nice and chill. And something happened. Like right before she's gonna sing the song "Think About You," over in the corner, this girl, I guess, was like dehydrated or drunk. I don't know, but the bitch was about to fall out. So JoJo had to stop the concert, and well, she didn't know what to do. She just looked at him. It's on YouTube. I seen it, and I saw me. I'm a cameo. You can see me right in front. Anyways, there's this girl over here, like just like falling out. They had all these security guards. You had the big guy, like the penguin. He had his mask was like sinking into his skin. It's like almost like that his facial mask was part of his face. It was weird. I mean, you'll probably see it in that video, girl. His face is so red. He looked like a tomato with a big body. I don't know. Anyways, there was this girl that was like about to die. JoJo was there just like, oh, are you okay? Like, stop the show, stop the show. There's all this fog going around her. The lights came back on. It was very theatrical. And she's all looking down at her. Are you okay? And the girl's just falling over. They try to give her some water. And JoJo didn't know what to do. She got up. She was just like scared. I could tell. I've never seen like a, you know, well, she's a human. I don't know, she was so scared. But anyways, the girl finally woke up and she was just like, oh, hey, you know, and they escorted the bitch out. And the show went on. It was just kind of cool to like be in that, you know, have all these other acts. Like Billie Eilish, I think, had something like that happen. And then that rapper who continued the show when people were being like ran over. I know that's crazy, but she stopped it. So y'all no cancellations here. But yeah, it was kind of fun. Last thing I do want to talk about is Scream. I talk about this every episode, but it just hit Paramount Plus today for free, I guess, or for free. Y'all want to spend your coins for like a monthly subscription to Paramount Plus. Get your free trial. I'm sure there's like a 5-day, 7-day trial. Google that. Watch Scream, y'all. That movie is great. And y'all need to get in the comments and start talking about some of these things I'm talking about. It'd be really fun to interact. Or on Instagram, you guys, you know, have a lot to say on there. Y'all be bashing my shit, let me tell you. But yeah, hit me up there. Yeah, they do. One guy, I want to tell you, I don't want to call him out too much, but I remember I posted something, and he asked me a question about something, but he's seen that I posted that I'm watching something. I'm getting better about watching these movies so I can go to my letterbox to review these correctly. And he's like, oh, asking me about something. I didn't answer in a timely manner, so he DMs me talking about, I asked nicely in the comments. I want to call you out, bitch, but I don't want to call, oh, excuse my language. I call everybody bitch, so just in case. Don't cancel me, y'all. Anyways, I don't want to call this guy out, but I was like, okay, girl, calm down. Like, I didn't want to answer. I almost just read it and left. But he's like, oh, you guys, some people just delete messages. They don't answer. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't see your message. So, hold it. I don't know what you have going on in your life, but just saying, cool, guys. It's just the internet. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this Blu-ray Tuesday. All right, so I'm going to talk about some stuff I got last week first, and that starts with Vinegar Syndrome's The Scary of the 61st. Isn't this great? This just hit Blu-ray in this limited edition. Look at this. Isn't this great? I love cool stuff like this. I think I tried to watch this movie and I don't think I made it very far into it, so I might have to revisit it because Lord Battle had this on his top 10 or 5 list of 2021. But look at this cover. It's about 2 girls who live in this apartment together. I think they lesbian, and I guess scary shit happened. You know, the scary on the 61st. Anyways, this is a cool little hard cover slit box, and look at these 3 different covers. 3 covers, y'all. And it's a mirror on the front. Be careful because it easily scratches. Easily. I like this little slip box. Vinegar Syndrome, they killing it. Spin your coins, only make these very limited, so yeah, get into it. All right. And next up is Neil Blomkamp's Demonic. So this hit last week, and I didn't see it in stores, so I had to order it. This is one that came out last year as well. I was super excited for this, but I remember watching it and I was bored to death. But I do want to revisit it. It says it's twisted, it has all this stuff, it had everything there. It was like a sci-fi type of thing, and I liked his other movies. I like District 9. I don't know. It's not a dream, it's not reality. It's demonic, I guess, like the little tagline says. I don't know, this one, I got it for the slipcover. It's super cool. I wanted to add it to the collection. I own all his other movies, so I wanted to like have them all together to complete it to me. It was only like 12 bucks on BestBuy.com, and it did come kind of damaged. I don't know if you guys can see that little damage there. Kind of annoying. But yeah, that's what you get when you have to order things. Unfortunately, this wasn't in the store. All right, next up is what came out this week, is the final season of Supergirl. Another thing that I wanted to get to complete the series, because I own all the other series of the show. So I used to be super into like the Arrowverse. I watched like most of Arrow, most of the Flash. I was super into them, Legends of Tomorrow, and then Supergirl came out. I saw a little bit of the first season and the crossovers. Then I fell off. I fell off of a lot of shows, like The Walking Dead. And we don't get into that. Speaking of The Walking Dead, today the Walking Dead spinoff World Beyond did hit Blu-ray. I tried to find it, the stores didn't have it, so that might be on a later episode. But the second season and final season, because I guess it got canceled or they ended where they wanted to end that. But yeah, The Walking Dead has all these other spin-offs. I'm behind on that too, by the way. Season 8 is where I left off, and it was like after season 7 where Negan killed Glenn, where everyone stopped watching. I don't get it though, because that happened in the comics. The comics. So I don't know why that was such a shocker. But anyways, yeah, now there's a spinoff that just was announced called Maggie and Negan, which is interesting to me because I'm so confused, and I was reading into it. I guess they fucking now. It's so weird because he bashed her baby daddy's head in front of her, like bashed. And she had pure hatred towards him, and now they fucking. I don't know what kind of turns or what type of reality. Is this like a new dimension? Did they time travel? Is he back now? I don't know. The Walking Dead, I don't know, girl. I mean, I don't know. I gotta get caught up on that. So, yeah. I don't know. Y'all, if y'all know, you could tell me, you could spoil it. I don't know if I'm gonna catch up anytime soon. I got so many shows to watch. And I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. Speaking of, we're gonna go back into something else. I've been listening to a podcast recently. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but I want to talk about it. It's Danielle Harris from the Halloween films and Hatchet, and Scout Taylor Compton from the Halloween remake, with the S. And she's in Ghost House, and she's in a bunch of Lifetime movies. I watched them last night. Go to my letterbox. You'll see. It's stupid. Anyways, yeah, so they have a podcast now, and I listened to it because, I'm super into Scream, and it popped up like on one of my, as I was scrolling, Skeet Ulrich from the Scream series is on a guest on this podcast. And I was like, whoa, Scout Taylor Compton and Danielle Harris have a podcast? Really? Well, they have this podcast, and it was like 17 episodes. Episode 17 as their first guest, which is Skeet Ulrich from the Scream series. And I guess they talk about sex. They take sex questions, and then the second half, the segment is like crime. They talk about crime, they talk about horror films, and I thought it was very interesting. So I listened to it. I was like at work, a couple hours before the store opened, so I'm just like getting ready, and I'm listening to it, and they go into depth. They talk about getting high. Danielle wants a boob job. They're talking about giving blow jobs. They had a question, the one that was really stuck out to me. They asked Skeet too, because basically there was this guy who wrote into the story, and he wrote into the show, and he's in this relationship with this girl, right? And this girl does not give him head. So he says he loves her so much. They've been together for 15 years. He goes down on her, he goes down on her. He go down getting that, and he does all this stuff for her. He loves her so much, but she won't suck his dick. I guess I don't know if she's a prude. And then Danielle Harris and Scout were both like, what the hell? Like, they were even confused. I don't know. They're very open about sucking dick. And I'm like, okay, girl. Like, both of them, they just love doing it to their menses. And I guess they're asking, even Skeet Ulrich cracks me up. He was like, I don't know, you don't listen to it, but he goes in, like, his side of it. It's kind of cool because the girls talk about sex on their perspective, so it's the first time they had a guy perspective. So Skeet is kind of funny. They all talk about getting high. That was an interesting one, and y'all should listen to those answers. I want to know what that guy looks like, by the way. I wonder if there's any pictures in their video one. I don't know. And then you talk about the crime. Like, I heard about these guys who, like, used a Scream movie to kill this girl, which is pretty interesting. I never heard about that. These two kids, they killed her, then recorded it, and there's videos on the internet about it. They killed her, and then I guess the boyfriend was, like, a good friend to them, and, like, he wanted them to drive him to the house, but they said, oh, no, I'm out of gas, because they knew they killed the bitch a few hours before. So, I don't know. They're in jail now, I guess. But, yeah, the show's good. Check it out. It's called Talk Scary to Me. Again, they talk about sex, and they talk about horror. Yeah, everyone loves those things, right? All right, I had to get into that because TV shows and podcasts. I want to talk about those. All right, back to the Blu-rays. All right, next up is from Well Go USA, and this is another La Llorona movie. This one's called The Legend of La Llorona. These things are coming out like White Arm, I don't know, White Arm Rise. A lot of these movies have been coming out. There's like two other ones that came out last year, and then one before that. I saw the $1.25 tree that had a La Llorona movie. Anyways, this one was not that bad, actually. I watched this one. It has the Machete guy, Trejo. You know, he's in all the movies popping up there, and he's like, he knows about the legend, and then the little kid. And this one takes a different take on La Llorona, kind of, from the other ones I've seen. And a lot of the ones I've seen mostly are bad. The Conjuring Universe one was okay. And I think I like this one a little bit under that one. I don't know. I like this one. So check this one out, Well Go USA. I was hoping this one would have had a slipcover. I think the DVD does. I saw on Cool Duder's episode that he did go to Walmart, and there was a slipcover on that copy. Anyways, The Legend of La Llorona that came out this week. Next up this week is Silent Night. This is a holiday horror film that's like an apocalypse is coming, but they don't know it, and it happens on Christmas. And there's this weird ass family, and yeah, this one was okay. I give this like maybe like a 2.5, 3 out of 5. I give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah, I do, because I was entertained for some of it. It's kind of slow. There's an apocalypse that's coming, the end of the world type of thing. Yeah, I like the actors that are in it here. Keira Knightley from the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Yeah, this one's pretty good. And yeah, I like how it has a slipcover. And this is from RLJE Films. All right. Next up, guys, this took me back to my Nickelodeon days. I used to watch Jimmy Neutron with my little brother. He used to love this, and SpongeBob. But yeah, the Jimmy Neutron movie. This is like $12 as well. Also, that was released today was the Rugrats movies on the first time on Blu-ray. I haven't got that one yet, but I love Jimmy Neutron. I did pick this one up first. Yeah, so this one did drop. So for like the little families and little kids to, yeah, get into the Jimmy Neutron. Y'all should show them the classics. All right, next up is one I have not watched yet called Agnes. So this is about a nun, face your demons. I don't know, I heard good things about this one. I have not watched it yet. This one's from Magnet, and I'm looking forward to it. Again, no slipcover and no bonus features on this one at all. But it says, you have never seen a nun movie like this. So, okay, we're gonna check this one out, Miss Agnes. She's crying blood. Look at that. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that one. All right, so the biggest release for this week is The Matrix from I don't know how to say their names, the Wachowskis. Yeah, they did this one, but there's only one of them. Anyways, The Matrix Revelations. This was filmed in San Francisco. Let me tell you, in San Francisco, there was a call thing right before COVID, and I was so game to go over there. I wanted to be an extra. I signed up for all the boxes. I even signed up for Guy Walking Dog, the cop, even the one that said looking for a white boy. I signed up for all of them. I was ready. But no, I didn't get, COVID happened, and I didn't get an email back. Y'all playing. Speaking of emails, we're gonna get into this. Matrix Resurrections had a Target exclusive as well. Isn't that awesome? This one was cool. It has a cool slip box, and it came with character cards. So if you take the little slip cover off, you could change the card to like any of the characters from the film, which I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, this only comes in Blu-ray, not 4K, but that's why I got the 4K one. You got to see these in 4K. This is like a 4K type of movie, and I own the first 3 in 4K, so I wanted to make sure I kept it cohesive. But yeah, speaking of these emails, okay, so off topic again. We're doing this a lot today. So I did sign up for a show recently, like last week. There's this show I saw on Instagram looking for influencers. I don't think I'm that much of an influencer. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, I signed up anyways. So there's this thing where you could sign up called Influence Me or something. I was super confused by it, but I made my profile, made my picture, and I sent it off. I got an email this morning talking about that I have potential to be on the show, blah, 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 and to click the link to get your thing to go have people vote. All right, so I clicked it in the morning. I was like, oh, cool, this is cool, it has my little stuff. And then throughout the day, I went back to it so I can get my little posts together to post it. They'd be like, okay, guys, because I guess people have to vote for you. And the top 20 people, based on interactions with the fans and or how many votes they get and I guess your personality or something, they're gonna pick 20 people and they're gonna put them in a house to compete to be America's next top influencer of some sort. And they have these 5 judgy panel of judges, and they all seem like legit people. I googled them all. I knew none of them, so I googled them all, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'm ready to go win me $100,000. Put me in that show, get me all ready for Big Brother. Anyways, I did that, and then later on I clicked it and everything was gone and disappeared. My whole profile was gone. I was like, the hell is this Scamarella shit? So I was like, okay, is this real? So I looked into it. I went to their page. There's hella people that had the same issue. Everything disappeared. So I went back around like this afternoon. It did go there now, but then when you click it, I don't have a link. So I don't know what they're doing this for. I have no idea, but I know that you get 1 free vote. People get 1 free vote, and you also, if you want to vote more, you gotta like pay. And I guess it says, I thought all of the money goes towards some type of charity, but apparently it's only a portion. So where does that money go? So everyone gonna be like included into this big pot of, oh, maybe you'll get on the show and they just making a bit of money. I don't know. Once I figure it out, maybe I'll post it and maybe you guys will vote for me. Let me know if you would, or would you want to see me on the show? Who knows? That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, that Scamarella shit, I'll have to look into that because that shit was weird. I was like, oh, I'm excited. I might be on the show. Anyway, stay tuned on that. But to close out the show, I do want to talk about one last thing. This week at the $1.25 tree, the item of the week is DVDs and Blu-rays again. So you know I had to make a trip. So we're gonna go get into what I got this time. See, Dollar Tree. They should change this to $1.25, y'all. Look at this. This is a mess. All right, we're gonna go through these very quickly. So first thing they have a lot of Scream Factory releases, and they had a lot of anime this time. So if you guys are into anime, and if you guys are into like Scream Factory releases that are on DVD, check that out this time because this wave has a lot. I owned most of it, so I didn't get a lot. But anyways, Baba Yaga was one I wanted to pick up. This one's like a Russian folklore tale. I think I already own this one, but I picked this up for Oksana. So girl, hopefully you don't already own this. I got this for you, girl. All right, so that's that one. Next one I wanted to pick up was Panic. Look at this. So the reason I picked this one up is this movie is originally called Satanic Panic. Satanic Panic. Okay, right? Where is that on here? Anyways, Walmart, they're so like maiden-like and nun-like, they renamed the movie Panic. And this is that exclusive slipcover for Panic. Only at Walmart, but the $1.25 tree got it. Check them, there's that a lot too. This one's for Russell, already on this. So we got that. So next we got a bunch of other shit I probably won't ever watch. But $1.25, $1.25. So I got a bunch of anime. So I got Liz and the Blue Bird. Got that one. This one's called Big Fish and Begonia. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I got Satellite Girl and the Milk Cow. Look at that cow. It don't look like a cow, it got hair. Yep, I got that one. I got Napping Princess. I'm here for that. I love me a nap. That's why I got this one, Napping Princess. That's on the top of my list. Next one is the Sound Euphorium, the movie. I don't know, they're like Sailor Moon girls, like they're schoolgirls. I don't know, I have no idea what this is. Has the Blu-ray. A lot of these have the Blu-ray and the DVD. And the last one is Daunton, Laughing Under the Clouds, Gaiden. Have no idea. It's another anime, but these are all Blu-rays, y'all. These animes be expensive, and a lot of these are from Shout Factory. Again, Shout Factory. So if y'all into that anime, $1.25, this new wave, go check it out. All right, and then for these weird movies, I picked up the 8 Terrifying Tales to Haunt Your Dreams. This one's a Night of Horror, Nightmare Radio. So it has I think this is a horror anthology. Have no idea. On air. See, it's kind of cool. I don't know. I picked it up. I might watch it one day. Who knows? And next up is 7 Killer Movies. This is Kung Fu Zombies. Kung Fu Zombies. I thought I said it all. Look at this. It has Shaolin vs. Evil Dead. It has Shaolin vs. Evil Dead 2. It has Kung Fu Zombie, We're Going to Eat You. That's the 4th movie. Spirited Killer 2. they ain't got the first one on here. Spirited Killer 3, they got the sequels, and Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Kung Fu Zombies. You can't make this shit up. Look, it's right here, $1.25. Tree. So make sure you guys go check that out. Next up is Rage of the Mummy. I know. You need a drink for that one. All right. And then the next one after that is another, like a little doll movie called It's Time to Play. Evil Little Things. I've never heard of this, but I like the cover. So yeah, I picked this one up. It has Zach Gallion, whoever that is. I don't know any of those actors. All right, and then the last one out I just got because it had a cool slipcover, and it might be found footage, called Scare B&B. This says, your worst nightmare is streaming live. That sounds good. And I want to watch this one. This is probably my favorite, and it has a digital copy. So yeah, $1.25 Tree, y'all. Y'all go check that out. And yeah, I feel like this was a lot this week. But next week's even bigger. So next week is the start of the Unnamed Footage Festival 5. So y'all, I've been posting about this every week, every other day. So if y'all ain't got your tickets, get your tickets. If you're in town, come visit us, get a Terrell fee. I mean, if you know me, you ain't seen me in a minute. I ain't seen a lot of y'all in a minute. Y'all watch the show. Come see me, get a picture. Come see these found footage movies. Come out next Tuesday to the Alamo. But yeah, get your tickets, unnamedfootagefestival.com. There's some merch there. There's some like t-shirts, mugs, hoodies. They all look great. I kind of want a hoodie. And shout out to Russell. He made those. He made all the designs. He was at this computer forever just staring at it. But yeah, go support that. Go take a look. The Overlook Hour, go check them out. They talk about Studio 666 on there as well. And Batman. I have to listen to that episode. I'm behind. I'm usually on it. But yeah. So I guess I'll talk to you guys next week. Until next time. Bye.